Hey guys, we're back here today at Mummert Y Block, and we've got our shortened timing cover here. And like the single plane manifold, this particular part has some assembly required, so it's definitely for the racer or the hot rodder who understands modifying and fabrication and has a very specific purpose or objective, and they're looking for something like this. The pan rail is based off of the marine application, and because of that, it means that you must shorten the front of the oil pan, cut it, and put a new rail on the front to make it line up. And that is the specific point in what you're doing, is you are shortening the front of the engine, which is going to allow you to slide your harmonic balancer, your pulleys, things like that closer to the main bearing, which makes the spinning mass more rigid, but it also gives you the room to either stack more things on the front or put them in scenarios where they typically wouldn't go. If you're going to use belts, if you want to try to do something like this, maybe an old Model A or 32 Ford or something like that, and you want to use a typical feed belt, we've been able to achieve about a 1-inch reduction in length. And that's mainly due to pulley offsets eventually just hitting the water pump body. Once the pulley gets so close to the body that it's going to hit, you can't get any shorter than that. And so if you are willing to use an electric water pump, that will allow you to get the engine even shorter. That will allow you to move the harmonic balancer closer to the block. And that's really a lot like the drag racing side of it. The electric water pumps really sucking the harmonic balancer closer to the block. That's usually what we use them for. These are great for custom supercharger applications where you will have extra load out on the front of the crankshaft, and you are stacking extra pulleys and things like that out on the front of the harmonic balancer. So, keep that in mind. But there again, this is a custom part for custom applications, and it's something that needs to be worked with, installed by racers and hot rodders. This part, like the single plane manifold, is limited production. Typically, we make about one run of these a year. Seems to be what the demand is. And if you want one, you may have to get on a wait list, but typically custom projects are long term, so it's not a big deal. But yeah, never be afraid to go to FordYBlock.com. Check us out there. There's a lot of other good sites online these days where there's some good information. So, you know what? Thank you. Have a nice day. Always hit like and subscribe, and we'll come back with more.